Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Sport Elite. Today we are going through the 10 new players of the season. Players from different teams in Europe, United States and Canada. Players who also have returned back to the team. With the first pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, the Karlstad Crusaders select the American quarterback Timothy Moravik. Last season he was the first quarterback for the Mean Machines. Prior to the time, he had a long and successful career both in Europe and the United States. Crusaders have a versatile quarterback who threats with deep passes and with his own running yards. Prior to that, he had spent tumultuous couple of years. He had originally signed to play for the Helsinki Wolverines in Finland, but the COVID-19 pandemic prevented him from traveling to Finland at the time. After his signing with the Aarhus Tigers in Denmark in 2019, he suffered a season-ending injury. He had played in Poland with the Wrocław Panthers in 2017 and 2018, helping the team to win their second straight Polish title in 2017. While earning the league's Most Valuable Player award. He left the team late in the 2018 season in a contract dispute. He spent the 2016 campaign with the Albershausen Crusaders in Germany. Moravik played for Ottawa University, Kansas NAIA, where he was picked to play in the Senior Bowl. With the second pick, the 2021 Sfl Draft, the Stockholm Mean Machines select the Canadian quarterback Chris Merchant. The well-deserved Canadian Chris Merchant joins the team from games in the Spanish top league. Chris Merchant was ready to play for the Finnish Vasa Royals in the 2020 season, but the corona pandemic put an end to the games during the season. Instead, it was the season's game for the Las Rosas Black Demons, who currently stand on 7 wins against 0 losses and lead their division in the Spanish top league. The awards, MVP prizes and victories continue and in 2019 he won the Heck Creighton Trophy, which is awarded to the most prominent player in Canada. It was a short trip to the Canadian Football League Team Montreal Alouettes before he returned to the University of Western Ontario to play his last season of the college football. With the third pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, Örebro Black Knights select American quarterback Trevor Jose. From breaking records in St. Raphael Academy High School to varied college career and subsequent European adventures, quarterback Trevor Jose is now ready for the Örebro Black Knights this season. In college, he was named as Offensive Player of the Year at Dean College, which gave him a full sports scholarship to play at Elon University, a school he left after the entire coaching staff was allowed to leave. After an injury starting at Assumption College, he ended his college career at Worcester State by breaking school records for passing yards, passing percentage and quarterback rating in one season. The last 2 seasons, Trevor has played football in Europe. First in the Finnish Porvoo Butchers, where he finished the second in the league for the total number of yards. And then in the German Football League with the Cologne Crocodiles and Düsseldorf Panthers as receiver. With the fourth pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, Karlstad Crusaders select the French defensive back Pierre Kohlragix. It is an experienced 29-year-old who's gonna make the Crusaders' defense stronger. He came to the Crusaders with experience games in France, Finland, Germany, Turkey, Denmark and Italy. Pierre will join the team at the end of April, but possibly travel to Sweden to practice with the team and more intensive training weekends before to start the series. He spent the 2020 pandemic delayed and shortened shortened season with the Copenhagen Towers in Denmark. Unfortunately, the season was cancelled as the playoffs were about to start with the Towers unbeaten in the 4 games played. He had originally signed to play for the Milano Seamen in Italy, but the season was cancelled for the COVID-19 before it started. In 2019, he helped the Turkish champion Koç Rams win their 5th straight Turkish title. And then he signed with the Copenhagen Towers in Denmark, reaching the Danish final. The year before, he played with one of the elite teams in Europe. The Braunschweig New Yorker Lions. Kohlragix had a banner season, recording 87 tackles and 6 interceptions in 19 games, a starting free, strong safety. He helped the Team Lions to beat the German semi-finals that year. In 2017, he contributed to the Helsinki Roosters, winning the Finnish and Northern European Football League titles with 79 tackles and 9 interceptions. He spent the 2016 season with the Seinäjoki Crocodiles, also in Finland's Maple League, helping them reach the Maple Ball Finland's championship game. He launched his elite career with the Thonon Black Panthers in 2014 and helping Thonon win the French title that year. With the 5th pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, Kansas Crusaders select the Serbian wide receiver Strahinja Stepovich. As a wide receiver in both Örebro Black Knights and Uppsala 86ers, as a defensive back in the Turkish Koç Rams, as Kansas Crusaders was faced with the European Games in 2016. Now it is clear that the experienced 28-year-old will have Tingvalla Stadium as home ground in 2021. He became as a Serbian champion with Kragujevac Wild Boars twice. It became 2 championship titles also with Turkish Koç Rams, including the 2016 season when the team lost and knocked Kansas Crusaders out of the IFAF Champions League. He's gonna play an important role as supporting defensive coordinator Olof Lemmer, among other things by working with match and training films and planning training season. Stepovich will also be a part of the coaching staff for the development team. He is highly recommended by Darius Lewis, who played with Strahinja in the Koç Rams. He is mainly recruited as a defensive player who also took a lot of responsibility off the field, and he will also be used on the offensive side. With the 6th pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, Örebro Black Knights select the American defensive back Eric Murphy. He came to Örebro Black Knights for the season 2015 after graduating from Simon Fraser University in Canada and after living most of his life in the United States, as he played American football both in the high school and college. Since the premier season at the Black Knights, he has been a dominant player and profile in both the Black Knights and the Super Series. In 2018, he is nominated as the best defensive back in the Swedish Football League, and he was one of the nominees even after the season 2019, when he stood for 22 tackles, 3 interceptions and 7 broken passes. Canadian Football League combined Sweden in Maxihallen in Norrköping is a unique opportunity to advance to the final competition in Canada on March 26-28, 2020, and the dream of a professional contract with Canadian Football League. With the 7th pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, Örebro Black Knights select the Swedish wide receiver Johannes Lindblom. Today, he is regarded veteran after going through the Black Knights youth program all the way up to the elite team, where he played for 2 seasons. He also has a season in the States as he playing for CCSF football. The young lightning speed veteran will have a leading role with the Black Knights offense offense 2021. With his experience from playing in the United States, he gained a lot of knowledge about the receiving position that he is passing along the rest of the group. He is looking forward to what he will bring to the table in 2021. In 2019, he left his first club, Black Knights, for games across Atlantic to the City College of San Francisco. At the season 2020, he returned back to his club, the Black Knights. He is a young weapon to work with and develop in a wide receiver corps, which since the earliest consists of the majority of young talent players. With the 8th pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, Stockholm Machines select the German defensive line player Alexander Kress. In 2021, Alexander Kress made his 10th season in American football. After starting his career in Albertshausen Crusaders youth team, he came to Swedish Hall Unicorns in 2017. One of the German Football League, the German highest league, as the best team. He is a German champion. His team, the Swedish Hall Unicorns, defeated the forward Braunschweig New York Lions in an incredible, exciting game with 14-13, and he was one of the pillars in the defense. That was his first season in the highest German Football League. His performance in preparation convinced his new coach, who used him as a nose tackle from the first game of the season. From then, he was on the starting grid. In the German Bowl, the final for the championship, he made record 11 tackles and a quarterback sack against the league's strongest offensive to date, and those contributed significantly to the strong defensive performance that led to victory in the final. With the 9th pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, Stockholm Machines select the Norwegian defensive line player Vitor Gergard. Vitor is among Norway's best and defensive line player in history. Oslo Vikings has become Norwegian championship several times. Then they are also qualified for games in Europe. This year, they choose not to participate since they have lost several key players. He ended the year with a gold medal and placed on the All-Star team. Vitor began with another sport but started his American football career relatively late as 21-year-old in the Norwegian Division II with the club Moravik Swans. After 2 seasons, he took the step up to the top club Oslo Vikings, where he played 3 years on both lines. During the time in Oslo Vikings, it was 2 Norwegian Championship Gold and All-Star Award in the season 2019. With the 10th pick in the 2021 Sfl Draft, Stockholm Machines select the German center Mullet Schreiber. Mullet Schreiber has been a leader in the German highest level, the German Football League, for several seasons and knows what it takes to be the top of Europe. Schreiber is a large and physical line player who played both junior and senior football in Swedish Hall's successful programs. He has played as a center but can play in all positions on the offensive line. With Mullet Schreiber is the trio from Swedish Hall Unicorns, it is completed.